Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Phillies, it's Sonny Gray. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, this is a guy that struck out over 200 batters just a year ago. So he's definitely one of those guys that's got ridiculous swing and miss stuff. Hitters have to make a decision early, and that causes them to many times guess wrong and end up missing the baseball. But when you got a guy that's taking the mound that has the ability to send guys walking back to the dugout, it can be pretty fun to watch, and hopefully that's what we'll see in this one.
Michael Busch, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
No, inside.
And a foul ball. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, center fielder
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
Ball one.
Crow Armstrong with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Ball three.
Here's a 3-0. That's a strike. And that's ball
That's
four.
a ball. Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
right fielder.
So a man aboard. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Now quick throw to first. Crow Armstrong back in on a dive.
Ball one.
Gonna count 1 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Ball.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Runner takes off.
2.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Man at second. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Crow Armstrong coming home. It's in and out of his glove. In comes the run from second to second, and he's safe.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Ian Happ bops one out of here. Third home run of the season. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Cade Horton. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
Ozuna in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here's Turner now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Inside, almost got him.
Ball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next pitch, not close, up high. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Here's Miguel Andujar. That one close, ruled the ball, and that's ball 1.
B-Ride.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Dansby Swanson stands in. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Grounds one to short. Turner sends it to first, and quickly one away in the second. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count 1-2.
Ball.
Next offering down in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. Just missed. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Tag, but he's in there.
The throw.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman.
So two in scoring position with one out. Michael Bush will hit next. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Second and third, one away. Here at the top of the second.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one to first, boom. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Sliced hard but foul. Fastball for a strike. Runner at third, two away. That one almost got him.
Ball two.
Comes a 2-2. Stays alive. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Suzuki in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Bailey Ober.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Schwarber swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Bottom of the second. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Matt Chapman.
Ball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what,
Ball.
you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Way high. Up and
Ball
in,
four.
ball
Take your
four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. This is Bryson Stott. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Ball.
Horton, 6'1" righty, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. Chapman aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Up and in, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Swanson to second. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. And now it's Alec Bohm. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Look.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
That's all you need. Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see.
Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Top half of the 3rd inning, in half up to hit. Ober, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. That one fouled off.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next.
And up next for Chicago, Carson Kelly. Fly to center his first time. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. Carson Kelly takes him deep. His 2nd of the year. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Foul ball there.
Hey, question. If you had to pick, because the number 42 jerseys are really cool, obviously, for Jackie Robinson.
Ball.
But if you had to pick any team that you were going to have 42 put on to just kind of sport around, would it be a Phillies jersey? Because I know you were kind of a Phillies fan growing up.
I grew up as a Phillies fan. If I had to do a 42 jersey, though, I'd still think I'd do a Dodger jersey.
Yeah.
How about you?
You know what? I'd actually like to. I mean, the Dodgers, Brooklyn Dodgers is
right.
It's pretty awesome.
Ball.
That one is. But I also would be interested in looking at one of the Negro Leagues, jerseys, and going 42 with that one. 5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. The walk and a run scored his first time. Gets him to chase after that one.
Outside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on.
No, that's a ball.
On the ground to third, Chapman. Third out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Moore wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
Ball. Hike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground. And he beats it.
He made it safe.
Batting ninth.
Man at first. Next to hit, James McCann. Quick move to first. Crawford back on a dive. And
Ball,
that
no.
misses. And that's ball 1. Crawford over at first with 1 away. And McCann fouls it off. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball 1. Down.
Usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. And he can't make the play. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, Thairo Estrada to the plate.
Thairo Estrada.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Michael Busch digs in now. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. And that comes the inside corner. Crow Armstrong wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Man, that got him square in the mask. And it's even up. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. That one missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Struck him out without a swing. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Phillies, Trey Turner.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have this one 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt. A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Swings through that one for strike 1. The Cubbies up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
In the air, right side. 2 down. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Walked his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Leading off, Seiya Suzuki. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
You know, Singy, when you think about every player wearing number 42 on Jackie Robinson Day, you can thank Ken Griffey Jr. for all of it. Griffey was the first player to come up with the idea of wearing number 42 back on April 15th in 1997, the 50th anniversary of Robinson's major league debut. Next pitch is outside. That was also the day that Bud Selig retired his number. And Griffey, who was playing for the Mariners at the time, asked to have his uniform number flip-flopped, switching from 24 to 42.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So a man at first, and Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Hey.
Yo, 1.
Ball.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Suzuki on at first, nobody out. Struck him out swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Now a quick throw to first. Suzuki dives back in safely. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Throws to second. Tag.
No,
Save
he beat
at
it, he beat it.
second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Cubs.
Next to hit, Carson Kelly. He's already homered in this game.
Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air to left center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away.
Up next for the Phillies.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Struck out swinging his first time. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Dylan Moore. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Stepping in, Justin Crawford.
Set the
he's
ball.
really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Ball.
Moore leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Goes down looking. Top 6. Swanson digs in.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2.
Ball.
Ground ball to Bohm. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball. In time to Bohm. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next,
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. Inning over.
You can't be my style. Can you hear me now? Hey, can you feel me now? Oh, I'm a rock star and I work for the minimum. You can't be my style.
Back at Citizens Bank Park. Well, we go bottom 6. James McCann stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 1.
Two and 2. Makes the catch. 1 down. So the Philly batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Marcell Ozuna. That one ripped left field, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Trey Turner now.
For the Phillies, shortstop, Trey Turner.
And first offering is fouled off. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
And takes low for ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that's
Ball,
downstairs.
that's too low.
Ball 1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
No.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
D-Ride.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away. And now the right
Up next
fielder,
for the
Seiya
Cubs,
Suzuki.
right fielder, Seiya
With this kind of
Suzuki.
lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Ball
Just
outside.
missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Misses
Ball 2.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. Inning over. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets
Yep.
tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Hey.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Outside. Ball 2.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But
Now pitching for
yeah,
the
it's
Cubs,
always a
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Luke Little. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here is Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there.
Ball 1.
The Cubs up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Tapped softly on the ground. In time to Bush. That's it out. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Ball. No.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Foul ball.
No.
just missed with
Outside.
that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. makes it so difficult
Ball
on the
3.
pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
3-2 on the way. In the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Been running the game for a while now. Feel like Nick throwing cannons down the field. I'm a wild out. Step up to the plate, no hesitation. I'm a wild child. Crowd control. Make them lose their mind. We feel no wild out. Wild out.
Ready to begin the
Leading
eighth.
off for the Cubs,
Now it'll be the Cubs
designated
DH.
hitter,
Kyle Schwarber.
Hurt.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Just misses. Ball 1. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now at the plate,
fielder,
Ian Happ. A switch hitter batting right. Check swing. He went. Strike 1. And a foul ball. The Cubbies up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Brad Keller comes on now. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly.
No, that's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Ha!
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. And now it's Dansby Swanson. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Keller, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. That one ripped, but foul.
Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Shelby Miller. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's Dylan Moore. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
0-2 now. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Phillies.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
Here. Ball. Ball 2.
That's
Ball
inside.
inside.
That's in there. Full count now. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball
That's a
4
good
outside.
at bat right
Take your
there. He
base.
was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. James McCann in now.
Yeah.
In the air, left side. Pat under it. Rings it in. Back to the top of the order. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Ball.
And it's even up to Ozuna. Fought off foul. And now it's 1-2.
Ball 2.
Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's
On the
out.
tag, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the ninth. Matt Shaw getting ready to hit.
Ball. Ball.
And oh no, that got him off the mask again. That is twice now. Inside, almost got him. This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Into center. Crawford on his way in. And it clanks off his mitt. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw, but he's in there easily. Tyro Estrada, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3.
That's a strike.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth.
Ball 1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Boom. Takes it to the bag. Now one gone in the ninth. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Phil Maton.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Crow Armstrong in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And he grounds one back up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. So 2 down. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ball.
Crow Armstrong off of first with 2 away. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Jordan Wicks.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
D-Ride.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So now here's the DH, Miguel Andujar.
Oi.
A changeup missing, and that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike at 95. High fly ball right field. Suzuki under it. 2 away now. So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Matt Chapman.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This one in the air, right field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off.
Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Chapman headed home. The relay to the plate. Tag, safe at home. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. And in scoring position with 2 away. Alec Bohm, the next to hit. Now the 0-1. They're down to their final strike. Right back to him on the mound. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.